Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing one of the best all-around sports chronographs in the business, most distinctive to be sure. This is the Ulysse Nardin marine chronograph manufacturer with caliber UN 150, a lovely 43mm stainless steel tribute to the great manufacturer's era of marine chronometer construction that also features a manufactured chronograph movement containing their own proprietary silicon technology and, of course, the distinctive hybrid strap bracelet used on many Ulysse Nardin marine aquatic references. And this is certainly that, with 100-meter water resistance. On my 16-centimeter circumference wrist, the 43mm watch wears unconventionally because its lugs are sharply downturned and also fully integrated into the case. The timepiece is not terribly thick at 15.2, about par for the course for a highly water-resistant automatic chronograph. Lug-to-lug, it's tough to measure, but my best estimate, because I can't quite get to the end of the lug with my calipers, is that it's 50mm lug-to-lug, but the shape matters. As you can see, it arcs and curves down around your wrist. So if you're borderline for this watch, it's still going to look and feel good and sit securely. I would say borderline to wear this is 14.5 centimeters circumference. Down to that size, but probably not below, you're going to wear this one comfortably. Ulysse Nardin does straps differently. They have been using hybrid rubber vulcanized, multiply hinged, articulated straps for a while with either ceramic or titanium inserts. So you see you have a pivot at the lug, and then you have two pivots that are built into the titanium link that's part of the strap. You also have a pivot on the opposite side. So there are four pivots governing the motion of the strap, and you can see how it's nicely integrated, so it looks all of a piece next to the case, and that's a nice clean look. It's a little bit Gerald Genta inspired, but it's also redolent of Ulysse Nardin, especially when you consider the link incorporated. That's a distinctive way to build a strap, and it fits wonderfully. This is a cuttable strap with many individual score marks on both sides, as well as three different anchoring points inside the clasp itself to let you change the location. So you have a lot of adjustability built in. The strap even features a natural vanilla scenting that is weird but wonderful. Now internally you can see the clasp is titanium, even though the watch is steel. There are actually ceramic pin snaps. You can see them inside. They're designed to maintain the tolerances of the clasp over time, as the titanium cannot wear down the ceramic. A clever and thoughtful refinement. You can see this is what I expected to see before. The opposite side has 3 adjustments. This side has 2 adjustments. You have 5 total adjustments to move the strap inside the clasp even after you cut it. Double deployant, you can see it does close sequentially with twin trigger actuation. You need to depress both triggers to open this clasp, so it's very secure. The case band reminds us that Ulysse Nardin was once a renowned manufacturer of navigation clocks or marine chronometers. The watch has a little bit of a concave profile on its flank, so it's wider at the bezel than it is at the case back. That's designed to remind us of the form of the marine chronometers themselves. And just like the marine chronometers, there is an individual numbering plate on the side held by bolts. You can see that the strap is fixed to the case using bolts, so it is very secure. It's tightly anchored. This is no spring bar right here. There's a coined edge to the bezel, again redolent of marine chronometer design, and there's a little bit more of it on the dial side. As you can see, the ray haut is dramatically dished and sloped to unify the dial with the bezel and also create a nice depth to a dial that also includes sunken sub-registers with polished chapter rings and a well-incorporated date disc. You can see no-nonsense black on white print, so you can read the date at a glance. Note that there's a lovely sporting tritone here of silver, black, and a little bit of red. The chronograph, hours, minutes, and seconds with a counterweighted Lancet-style seconds hand, and all applique polished Arabic numerals. These are not printed features. Along with the polished sub-registers, the applique numerals give this dial an upscale appearance. You can see it is a gloss black, and underneath it, and you can see the crown with a rubber shoulder and the chronograph pushers with outer rubber facing. All of this regulating Ulysse Nardin's manufactured caliber UN 150. A million years ago, this was a Lamagna caliber 1340. And I have to say, even its designers back in the early 70s would not have recognized it in this form. It's passed through many different ownerships since the 1970s. Let me try to show it to you to good effect. Today, Ulysse Nardin owns this design outright, and they have made many changes. Ceramic rotor bearings, magic lever winding, A free-sprung balance with a full balance bridge for shock resistance. The watch features a 48-hour power reserve, automatic winding with bidirectional action, thanks to the magic lever, which can actually see through a skeletonized cut in the bridge over it. 100 meters water resistant, thanks to the screw-down crown and the seals of the watch. It features both a silicone escapement of Ulysse Nardin's own design that operates unlubricated, just like the ceramic rotor bearings at center, so maintenance requirements are cut down. And then it also features a silicone hairspring along with the silicone escapement, so this is a highly anti-magnetic watch. Of course, Ulysse Nardin purchasing its subsidiary Sigatech back in 2006, so it owns its own silicone technology. It's not dependent on Patek, Rolex, and the Swatch Group for that tech. The timepiece is remarkably manufactured, with Ulysse Nardin all of their own design as well as their own movement, construction, and engineering. You can see this one and make it yours on the watch box. Ulysse Nardin, marine chronograph manufacturer. Since we're chatting, a few more details about the movement. It uses a crisp cam system and a lateral clutch. This is one of the best tuned cam chronographs I've encountered. The feel is superb. It's a 4 Hz or 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate, and the watch features a quick set date, though it does not feature hacking seconds, one of the last relics from the original Lamagna, but in every respect a very precise, technically adept, and physically tough movement in a very cool and distinctive watch.